I grew up outside of New York City, Rockland County, New York, and it was phenomenal. Suburb, anywhere USA. We had tons of woods behind us. I'm one of 5 kids. There's always somebody around. It was, what's the word, idyllic. It was wonderful, peaceful at times when the siblings got into it. As I said, I was one of 5. I was in the middle. Sheila, Mark, Dennis, Janice, Pat. And everything was awesome. And in my junior year, I got a phone call that rocked my world. They told me I needed to come home. Mark died in a car accident. But what they couldn't tell me was, and they didn't want to tell me, was Mark died in a car, but it was no accident. You see, the car never left the driveway. Mark died by suicide. And they didn't know how to tell me, didn't want to tell me. No one knows how to deal with it. And I don't want to tell anyone what happened. I just want to mask the pain. And I did a pretty good job of it. As good as I was doing, drinking, I wasn't the only one reacting that way. And 11 years after I lost Mark, the phone rang again. Now I'm married and live in Carlisle, Pennsylvania. And the phone rang, and my little brother Matthew's gone. In a drunken stupor, with access to lethal means. He's gone. It's just a little different when it's your little brother. You know, maybe that was the guy we should all have been looking out for. We were all struggling. We weren't talking about it. When we lost Mark, we kind of pretended it never happened. We just went about our life, and it was working out pretty good for a while. But like anything, it was a facade. We looked great on the outside, but on the inside, we're all dying. So I started speaking about my experience. It started down here in South Carolina at Shaw Air Force Base. They said, Dennis, can you come and do a suicide prevention talk? And I'm not sure I was ready. I tried it one other time and I really wasn't ready. So I said, yeah, I'll do it. They said you can do 6 sessions. And that's fine because the first session was really early in the morning. Only 3 people showed up. And I started connecting with the audience to the point where when I walked off the stage after the 6th session, I just felt like I need to do this. I need to do more of these. And it's in a weird way, I'm honoring Mark and Pat. Now that audience, I think I found my one. I got a letter after that talk, after going up on stage and pour my heart out. I talk about, the drinking, I talk about the recovery, I talk about my work in the suicide prevention hotline, I talk about how I got involved in the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention and doing the Out of Darkness walks and how they helped me. And I talk about all that, and this one girl said, that's how we keep brothers alive. Every 13 minutes, somebody in the United States of America dies by suicide, and every 14 minutes, there's a bunch of us going, what the hell just happened? Shared joy is a double joy. Shared sorrow is half sorrow. Let's focus on that sorrow part. Every time I do these talks, I cut my sorrow in half. I cut it in half, and I cut it in half. Everybody there is good at math. I'm never going to be at 0. I'll never get over the loss of Mark. It's not going to happen. That's okay. I'll get through it. And what I look like on the other side, I don't know. But doing these talks is a big part of my, it's almost like therapy when we get up on stage. It's also a great way to push others into therapy. That's why I do it.